Fabulous Fridays.
My name means to give thanks in Shona, which is an African language, and yeah, and my parents, it's kind of a creation. It's like, it used to be, what was it, like Zendaya or something like that, and they changed it to Zendaya. My TV guilty pleasure is Law & Order SVU. I watch that like 24/7. I've seen every episode. I even know the opening title sequence. I can say it by heart. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. One beauty product I always splurge on. I say foundation just because it's kind of like the base of your whole makeup, and I want it to be like, you know, I want it to be perfect. So I always carry my little fancy foundation so that I know that I always have my. I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo too, so everything always has to be perfect. And my desk is the cleanest at my school, and when I clean my room, it has to be spotless. Like even the rim around the room is like spotless. It's crazy. Summer concert. I don't know. I think I'd be so busy working on my own concert one day that I don't know. I haven't really thought about going to anybody else's concert. Well, I've been to 2 Beyonce concerts so far, so probably another one of her concerts. They're always awesome. One beauty product I always get at the drugstore is concealer. I don't know why, but they always have the best concealers for me, personally. But, so yeah, these are my favorite. 5 songs on my iPod. I'd say first, Swag It Out, because, you know, it's my song, so like, I don't know, I love to listen to it 24/7. And then, what's another song? Beautiful People by Chris Brown. I love that song. There's a whole bunch of songs right now that I've been listening to like constantly, so my iPod's back. My favorite day of the week. Let's see. Friday, because you still get to see your friends in school, but you can stay up late that night. So it's kind of like best of both worlds. I have a knack for random facts. Sometimes I'll just randomly say something that I like that's totally random, and then everybody's gonna be like, okay, I never heard that before, that's great. I have a giant schnauzer named Midnight, and he's huge. He's like 120 pounds, and he's massive, but he thinks he's like a lap dog, so, but he's super sweet. And my least favorite day, maybe, I think this is kind of everybody's. It's Monday, because you go back to like school on Monday, and then it's like kind of like a bummer, but you know, whatever. I'm very particular about this. I have to have a decaf caramel frappuccino with caramel and chocolate at the bottom and all around, because if you get it at the bottom, then when you're, you know, like drinking through the straw, you can get a little bit of chocolate and caramel. It's the best. My favorite chain restaurant. I went through a phase where I ate like Panda Express every single day. Like, I was obsessed. So definitely that would be it. My order, I always got the vegetable fried rice, the chow mein, and then a side of broccoli. So every time. I don't know, I think they have a lot of really cool stuff and a lot of fun stuff to mix and match with, so. And it definitely matches my personal style. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, there's so many good movies coming out, and like, I just kind of want to see them all. I want to have like a movie day where I just like go for a whole day and just watch movies all day, because I really need to catch up. I love Harry Potter. My 3 favorite foods. Okay, I go through phases of favorite foods. So like each year I'll have a different favorite food. Like one year it was yellow curry, the next year was burritos. And then it's like Chinese food, and then it just changes every week. And then it's Greek pizza. It's like tomatoes and olives and spinach, and it's just amazing. Okay, my favorite hair color to try out. Okay, I don't know. I've never really thought about changing my hair color, because I've always had the same hair color, and I've never like dyed my hair. But I would say I'd probably want to go with like a funky color. Like, not my whole head one color, but like I would want streaks of blue or something like that. What websites am I addicted to? What websites do you know? Probably, well, Facebook, definitely. I mean, who isn't? Twitter. all the time. You know, I'm always on Twitter tweeting all my fans and stuff. And yeah, those are my tops. And Zendaya.com. My favorite game at recess. Let's see. Well, when I was younger, my favorite game at school to play at recess was probably Foursquare. We had Foursquare painted on, you know, like the floor or whatever, and like there was a super long line, and the cool thing to do was play Foursquare. I most want to meet. Oh, there's so many, and being an actress myself, you kind of like look to all these different people for like inspiration, but one of my favorite actors is Johnny Depp. He's awesome, and like the way he can like transform into these different characters is crazy. So favorite accessory. Let's see. I think it kind of varies. I think it depends on the outfit, but you know, I used to be obsessed with like a whole bunch of bracelets on my arm, but I've kind of toned that down a little bit. I love rings too. Those are always fun, and I love layering necklaces. So my favorite city is Oakland because A, it's my hometown, and B, there's all my friends and family out there, and also I just recently shot my music video for Swag It Out in Oakland, and it was so much fun, and I got to see everybody, and they were all part of the video. Where let's go. What city? Oh man. Well, that I've not been to yet? That's tough, because a lot of the places I wanted to go, I've been able to go to, which was really cool. But like I just went to my dream place. I went to Paris, France with Bella. That was so cool. So that was like my dream place, and I actually got to go there. So I don't know. I think that would be it. I think I have my dream role. I mean, Rocky Blue. That's just the coolest thing. I mean, I watched Disney Channel ever since I was like really, really young, and I watched like Lizzie McGuire and That's a Raven, and I knew I wanted to be up there, and so like I guess I have my dream role. That makes sense. What do I have in my wardrobe that people would be surprised about? I'm trying to think, because like my wardrobe has been updated because I moved out to LA, so like everything is like what I wear. But back home, I have like a whole bunch of old clothes, like from when I was in like 5th grade, and they're like way too small, but I could not seem to let them go. I don't know, they had them outside of school. I'm trying to think. Well, I read scripts all the time, so I don't know, I guess that's like a book, because I've read so many scripts in my lifetime that it's insane. So I guess I'll go with scripts. I love reading scripts. They're kind of like books, but everything is a conversation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it doesn't really describe where they are, it's more like a dialogue the entire time. So it's kind of cool to figure out where they are and what's going on, and yeah, and actually be able to play it on TV. When I'm not working, my favorite thing to do is work on music. I mean, I love to go into the studio, and I love to try to write some music, and I love to work with producers and writers, because, you know, that's definitely one of my passions. So yeah, definitely working on my album and Swag It Out. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. They're all older than me. They're all, you know, out of school, and they all have kids, and I was actually born an auntie. I have to say, I'm the coolest auntie around town, because I mean, they go to the set and they hang out with me all the time, and they have like a whole bunch of like Shake It Up stuff. Like they have a whole bunch of posters, and they, you know, they get the exclusive, and so, you know, I guess they're pretty cool. I am in real life a vegetarian. Rocky is actually become a vegetarian because I was a vegetarian. Because when we did the meatball episode, we were talking, and they were having me eat the meatball, but I was like, guys, I'm a vegetarian. I can't eat this meatball. And they're like, ha, that's funny. Let's write it into the script. So yeah, Rocky and I are both vegetarian. I'm really tall. Tall runs in my family. My mom is 6'4", and I am at the moment 5'8", and I have, like, I wear a size 10 shoe. Like, I'm massive. So a lot of people, like, every time I see, like, the little girls that see me on TV, they're always like, hi, Rocky. You know, you're a lot taller in person. So that's what they usually all say. It's really cute because I'm like towering over them, and they're like, you didn't look like this on TV. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Team.com. Love you.